Heidi ho, Arkansas Pilgrim here again with another redneck repair. This time, my hat, my shady hat, it's kind of rednecky on its own anyway. Alrighty, now you see why I said this hat was kind of rednecky. I only bought it for 20 bucks, and that was 5 or 6 years ago, I guess. Uh, and I didn't like spending that much on it, to be honest with you. It's something I'm going to go take outside and maybe tear up. But needed a nice wide-brimmed hat that would give me some shade. But once I got it home and wore it once, it did this. I feel like one of those flop-eared bunnies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add. Finally, I've just been thinking about it for years. I'm going to add a stiffening wire to this you know, to make it stop doing this. Well, here's all the things I'm going to use to stiffen the edge of this hat up. Here's the wire. I got this, my gosh, 20 plus years ago. Bought it at Home Depot. It's a 1/4 mile of 17 gauge electric fence wire is what it is. But it was like somewhere around 15 bucks. I don't think they carry it now, but you can probably, if you're going to get wire, this would be the way to get it, because usually you'll spend that much on a 100-foot roll or something, some real small length. Anyway, this is what I'm going to use, but I need to know how much first. So I could, I guess, wrap this around, but this is kind of funky with, well, I could give that a try. Actually, let's just do it the engineer way. I'm going to go ahead and measure the diameter, which is, and then multiply it by pi, Of course, it's not a circle, it's a bit of an oval, but I'll measure the long distance, which is 22 inches, and that'll give me a little bit of extra, because this doesn't need to be exact. So, 22 inches. I'd use a calculator, but it's on my phone, which is filming this. So, well, pi is 3.14, and I guess I could put it on a piece of paper, or a piece of scrap wood. Let's just do it that way. 22 times 3 point, geez, I can't even see that. Well, I'll just do it in my head. 22 times 3 is 66. That's pretty easy. 0.14, that's about a tenth, so that's 2.2 inches. That makes 68.2, and there's a little bit more. Let's just round it up to 70 to make it easy to work with. So I'm going to need 70 inches to go around here, plus a little bit more. Well, I'm actually going to need more than that, because I actually want it to be stiffer than just this one wire. This might be enough, but I want to make it stiffer. So instead of using, and I actually do have some thicker things, but that makes them heavy, there's a way to stiffen this wire up without getting something that's made, that's twice as thick. It's twice as thick. It's actually 4 times as heavy because of how cross-sectional area works and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I am going to double this up and then twist it. And so I need 70 inches to start off with, and I'm going to double that, because when we twist it up, it kind of shrinks together. Doubling is way more than we're going to need, but I just want to make sure I get it right. So, all right, we need a 70-inch final length, but I wanted to double it up, so that's 140 inches. But because the twisting is going to, make it kind of shrink up and, well, get shorter because of the twisting, we're going to need, I'm going to go ahead and make it 1.5 times as long as, once we measure out 140 and double it up, it'll be 70. So I'm going to make it where it ends up being 1.5 times 70, which is like 105. Well, 140 is what we need, but 1.5 times that, since that's the way the whole thing's working. So we're going to need 140 and 7, 210 inches. So, here we go. I don't know if I've made enough space in the barn to back off and do this, but let's see. Hopefully I won't fall over and hurt myself. You know I am running into something. Here, okay. Yep, oops, there's 210. And I left my wire cutter over on the other bench. Here we go. There we go. Now, go back over here. Oop, and it's all coiling back up. And it'll kind of be a mess. Now I've got to clamp it in here again. See if I can do that without having it go crazy on me. There, okay. Just give it really tight. Okay. Now, oops. Let's get this straightened out. Actually, I need to grab something here. Okay. Get this straightened out and crimped down here. And now, here we go. Our secret weapon. Open this up. Just jam that in there so it fits somehow. Get it tightened up. Get it good and tight. And then go get the tape measure again. I need to plan my videos out a little bit better. But, oops. I got an idea. Let's put my picture that I'm using here. Here we go. I've got it on tight. It doesn't really matter which way it twists, but you want to keep it tight while you're doing it, which I wasn't at the beginning, but hey. It's tightening. And actually, it's not shrunk up that much, so, which is actually okay. But, well, and that's just as well. Well, no, it doesn't. I wonder why it's not. It's done it before when I did this, but hey, who cares? That's tight enough, and I'll just throw away the wasted wire. Okay, we have our wire now. Let's go ahead and see, make it the right length. Okay, there's a little seam right here. I'm going to start it there so I know where I'm starting. And I know where I need to end. Okay, give myself an extra inch or so. Probably squirrel that away thinking I'll use it for something else and it'll be here for 10 years. All right, now comes the tricky part, which sounds kind of scary considering the fairly simple parts I was having trouble with. One thing is getting some of these kinks out that are already in it. Well, what I'm going to have to do now is sew it on with this. I could maybe put zip ties every so far, but then it would probably flop around between the zip ties and got to make bigger holes to do that. So first I'm going to go ahead and get this curve to kind of match so it'll stop flopping around so much. We'll see how. Well, that's actually not being too hard to do. is going to work. I'm just going to have to poke holes in it. Change of plan. I am going to go ahead and zip tie it because, well, I don't want to screw around with this too long. If that ends up not working, then I'll get myself some kind of needle. I don't have one that's going to work, so let's go ahead and just give this a shot. Okay. Got a bunch of these. You know, hey, I guess here's a plug for Harbor Freight, Horrible Fright, whatever you want to call it. They, you can get a big bunch of these, and they're zip ties. The quality, I mean, they're fine, and it's pretty cheap, which is why you go to Harbor Freight. And let me see, there's that poked hole. Here's this. Let's see if this is going to work. Yes. There. It's tearing it up a little, but hey, that's, I mean, it's kind of to be expected. All right, let's go. Let's just go about, there you go, a finger's width. How's that? Actually, why don't we go the other way that the wire's actually there? Yes, good idea. So, what do you think? Oops. Okay. Nice and flat. Of course, I could change that around. Think I should leave these on here? Said it was a Redneck repair. No, I don't think so. Let's go cut those off. Here's something very handy. These were probably from Harbor Freight too, but they're end nippers. But they're end nippers that the cutting edge, let's see if you can see it. Yeah, see the cutting edge goes all the way to the top. It's not like a pair of wire cutters where you've got where the cutting edge is angled on both sides. This way it'll cut flush on the end. And all you got to do is, let's see. There we go. You get a nice flush cut. Not that, I mean, not going to be rubbing your hands along here all that much. It's nice to have a nice clean cut though. Alrighty. I won't bore you with cutting all those off, but let's, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So what do y'all think? Pretty sweet, huh? Nice and flat, sort of Clint Eastwood style. No, not really. It's not sweet, but at least it's not floppy bunny-eared anymore. And even at its best, this hat's not going to look sweet. The whole idea is just to keep me in the shade, and that's all I care about. So, thanks for coming along for the ride. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless y'all. See you next time.